Well, now to that New York City public school student being detained by ICE. He was taken into custody following a routine court hearing. Today, New York's Tracy Strahan's in Marble Hill now with a growing calls for his release. Tracy.
Well, there's a lot of concern about this in this community as well, Darlene, because that 20-year-old student attended classes here at Ellis Prep Academy. Now, he wasn't arrested while he was in school, but still there are questions as to why he was detained in the first place. Now, he's been identified as Dylan Lopez Contreras, originally from Venezuela. He was detained by ICE agents last week following a scheduled court appearance in Manhattan. The Department of Homeland Security claims he was in their custody and entered the country illegally at the border. The agency went on to say in a statement, quote, most aliens who illegally entered the United States within the past 2 years are subject to expedited removals. Now, advocates say Lopez Contreras does not have a criminal record and was detained without due process. Mayor Eric Adams deferred any inquiries to the federal government when he was questioned about the incident.
People should really understand that this was not in the school building. We don't know what was the outcome of the court case.
You know, it's just really sad.
As this is the first reported instance of a public school student in the city being apprehended by federal officials since the start of President Trump's second term, we know that Lopez Contreras is being represented by the New York Legal Assistance Group. And they said in the statement, quote, Dylan entered the United States with permission to seek asylum. He works, goes to school, has friends, and was fully complying with immigration proceedings. All this does is disrupt communities. Now, the Department of Homeland Security, however, says if Contreras does not prove a credible fear claim, he will be deported. So they're still up in the air as to what lies ahead for that student. We're live in Marble Hill this morning. Tracy Strahan, Today in New York. Darlene, back to you.
All right, Tracy, thank you.